Hey all my crafty friends, back with another install of hashtag Crafty Christmas in July 2023. Wah! Say that 5 times really fast. I am going to introduce you to all of the goodies and then we'll get started. So Sweet Pea Papers, Terry Lee and myself are sponsoring this collaboration. We have, with all of us, there's 16 people doing beautiful Christmas stuff. So Sweet Pea Papers doing a giveaway. Go over to her website, Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, sorry, not website. Go over there and get her information on how to do all of that. I have a little special going on at my store right now. If you go in and spend $15 or more on product, you will get a free yard of lace. In my first video, all of this is under a playlist. So if you go to the hashtag Crafty Christmas in July 2023, you go to my first video in that playlist and you'll see the lace. I think I've shown it a couple other times. Oh, here's a bit. There's the ivory, the cream, and the pink. Get it this way. It's really pretty. Really pretty. Okay, then there are also a lot of our other collaborators. They have Etsy shops. Please go and check out their Etsy shops and be kind and wonderful and things like that. Check out everybody's channel and all that stuff. So I'm also doing a raffle for the collaborators, okay? So if you go to my shop and spend any amount of money, it doesn't matter if it's $5 or $50, you spend any amount of money and in the message you say, hey, I'm doing, you know, Terry sent me, or Jovi, or, you know, I mean, we got Rhoda, we got all kinds of beautiful ladies doing stuff. If you say they sent you, then they get put into a raffle. I have 2 prizes, but one of them is just because they're participating, and then the other one is they're going to, whoever gets the most people saying they sent them, they're going to win a prize. So, yeah, so do that, you know, if you want to buy something. I'm not very good at being a commercial, so other than that, that's it. So let's get started, guys, okay? Bye! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. All you lovely creative people, we're going to do something that I'm still not real positive what I'm doing, but we're going to do it anyway. And you just, you know, we'll make it work somehow. So today, I'm going to put my cover, my Craft Text cover that I kind of made into a little bit of a leather thing with some colors and stuff. We're going to go ahead and try and do that. But first thing is, this is, oh boy, this has really been spent. Let me get my, I'm just wanting to rough this up a little bit because it's got a really shiny, plasticky feel coat on it. So I just want to rub a little of that off so that there's going to be something there that the glue will grab hold of. Okay. Well, I tell you, these fingernail things are worth their weight in gold. And the other side's good. I'm going to make sure I got these edges. Okay. All right, so there's that. Boy, that's a workout. I have all of my pieces and parts pulled together here, and just getting the leftover bit off of there. Okay, so we have to figure out a new frame because this one is the whole top and bottom of the book and I need to put in a drawer. Here's my drawer bottom. This is the front. And these are going to be my sides, so that all gets worked out. I made some structure strips, but I haven't put any tape on them yet. And then I have my 2 book pages, my 2 sides of my display box, and the top and bottom of my display box, okay? So we got a lot to do, and very little room to show this to you. So I have been trying to move out all of my stuff here so that I can get this honking thing. I mean, it's 27 inches wide by, you know, almost that much. So let's go ahead and get all of this on top of here. And I'm sorry, I really can't give you, you know, an end so you can kind of have a vantage point better than what you're getting. Okay, so these 2 are going to go to the end and leave, you know, like 3/4 of an inch. All right, I think that's how much I had. Then there's going to be a top lid and a bottom lid. And I'm going to put them both on the same side, okay? So I'm already coming off my desk. Now these lids, you know, the page look things are going to go on top of our covers. Okay, they're not going to butt up against the edge. They need to go on top so that they look like pages, you know, in the book and not, I don't know. You know what, I think you know what I mean. All right, so that's the frame we haven't figured out yet. So now I need, if I got these straight, now I need to have an inch. So I am going to put my little ruler down and make a little mark on both of these covers to where an inch is. And that is going to be enough space to house my drawer, okay? I only have 3/4 inch pieces. Maybe I ought to make it 1 1/4 inches. What do you guys think, huh? I think I'll make it 1 1/4 inches just to give me a little bit more space. Just need to put 1/4. There we go. All right, that, I feel very confident about that. So this will go in afterwards. Oh gosh, I do have it just there. Okay, so we are going to need this probably at 1/2 inch. It's going to roll over just fine. Let's see what I've got on this side. Let's get this at 3/4 inch. Because I'm pretty sure that's what I left on both sides to have. So I'm going to move this back. There's 3/4 inch. And let me remove all of this for a second. Okay, so I have each one of these 3/4 inch on the ends. That gives me, oopsie, that gives me approximately 5 inches in the middle. There's something, oh, there we go. I'll have to glue that down. I put, yeah, it's starting to come up. It's been a while. Looks like I cut it. I put, what is that stuff? I can't remember what it was. I think it's just plastic. And I glue it to the bottom of the ruler so the numbers don't come out. I did it in a hack, so I don't remember where it's at, but It's in one of my hacks. Okay, and then I'm going to need the page pieces to be able to come up, so that you'll have to leave at least 2 spaces worth of the page. Okay, so I want to make sure first off where that's 6.5 from the bottom of this one, and I'm going to move this down. I was almost there. And then I have 3/4 on the end. So I have this one where I want it, and I'm going to draw a line where it goes. Okay, then I'm going to take both of these and I'm going to draw a line on this side where that goes, and the same on this side where the other one will go. And I want to do the same to this. And let me double check that I didn't move it. Where'd I put? Here's my ruler. 6.5 on this side. Yes. 3/4 of an inch. Oop, it did get moved. 3/4 of an inch and 6.5. Okay, so now I'm going to draw my line across here. I'll put both of these against it and draw a line, and against it on this side and draw a line. So that should give me enough space to get those things wrapped and such. Although I'm not actually wrapping these. See, this is why I have to do it. I can do only so much on my figuring. Yeah, I don't want to cover these with the leather paper because we finished this off to look like it was the book pages. Okay, so I have these where I want them. Leaving this space in the middle. So, I'm sorry guys, it really is. This is going to go here, and this is going to go here. Okay. This is going to be once I get I guess I have to get the frame. I have to get the frame done now. All right. So I have the old frame. So I'm going to use that as kind of give myself an idea. So I need, oops, let's leave this here. There is where that's where my display box area is going to be. And I need to make sure that my tree is going to fit. Yes, the tree will fit. Okay. All right. So actually, I think I will be able to pull this in a little bit more. But I could make it a titch wider, actually. So I think I am going to make it a little bit wider. And I will give you the increments of this. And then this needs to come up to, this is going to be on the top of the book, right at the top. Unfortunately, I can't drop it down any, and that's going to be just fine. Put this back where it belongs. I'm going to jut this right up next to this, and we're going to say that we're going to bring this here. There. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut this Let me get my, oh, wrong one. Get my cutter out. And once I get it cut, and this is the one that's so thick, I can't get all the way through it. Ah, I can. Very good. This is a thick one. Okay. No, it's a workout. 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 Can I get it yet? No. We'll give it a little stand-up action. Okay, let's see if I can get it now. Yes. Whoa! All right. That back down there. All right. So now, with this, I need my little cutting mat. Put these off to the side. And you guys saw how I did this. I'm going to measure in a 1/2 inch all the way around, and then I'm going to cut out the center. I'm not going to have you watch that. Boring. Boring! I'm even going to be bored with this. I'll be back in a sec. Whoops. Okay, then we're going to get my new favorite tool out. Oh, and we're just going to get all the little pieces and parts to be nice and clean. There we go. Okay, so now we have that. Put this away. This away. Okay. There we go. All right, so now we have our frame that's going to go along the top. All right, so what do I need in this build right now? I need these 3 pieces. And I guess I still need something for down here to make it, I guess I could have left, where is the rest of that? I could have left this as a solid piece. Darn it. Didn't even think about that. But we're going to go ahead. Should have left it on along this side. But, you know, I'm going to go ahead and make this. Right there. All right, one more time with the cutting thing, and then we can get started. Okay, so we're going to cut this. Good. And we're going to cut this. And I know I still promised to give you sizes. But we're going to have you do this all in one piece. All in one piece. No 2 pieces for you guys. Just for me. But it's going to be fine. I am going to take, and I have made this the same length, obviously, as this. But I am going to take, let's see, I guess I'll just take one of these things that I made as a structure strip, and I am going to glue on both sides so that this will, some ways, kind of help it keep straight. I'm putting glue on the edge of the chipboard. I'm going to work on this, and I'm going to go ahead and butt these two pieces together. I'll put some glue here. And see, I actually don't want a piece that has okay, so let me go ahead and just put right. Oh, I did make that just a smidge too long. And I left it a smidge too long this way. Come on, Lisa. Let's get with the program here. All right. So there's that side done. I'm going to do the same. Get off of me. The same for this other side. Let's go ahead and cut a bit of this off. All right. So I'm going to put some glue right at the edge so it kind of helps get it all, getting it all. Okay, then once I got this done, I will give you guys the measurements. Okay, let me just burnish this all down. Flip her over. I think that's going to be nice. Okay, so now, measurements. Ruler. Ruler. You would think something that large I wouldn't lose so often. We all do, though, don't we? 7 5/8. Okay, so I did make it a titch smaller. But 7 5/8 is what it made. It should be 7 3/4. It should be 7 3/4. I'm going to make mine work because I am a 1/16 of an inch off, so I went down instead of up. But, you know, 7. Let me write this down. Where is my... That is Voyage Beneath the Sea. Okay. But where is... Oh, that's Voyage Beneath the Sea. And that's centimeters. Where did I start my other one? Must not have been on this page, on this paper. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead, and this is my hashtag Crafty Christmas in July. So frame 7 3/4, which is actually supposed to be the second. Your side to side is the first measurement. And this is 4 3/4. Okay, that's your frame. And you're going to do a 1/2 inch on 3 sides. And two and 1/8 on one side, on the short side. Is that right? No, that would be on the long side. Okay, long side. Okay. So 2 1/8 here and a 1/2 inch here. So that's what you would measure up on this side, and then on this side, 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch. and you'll make your lines and you'll cut it out. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So goody, we are ready to go. So I am going to put the lid back on my art glitter, and I am going to use Glue All and my spatula. Just in case you guys want to know, I did get some more spatulas in, and I got some different colors. There's a lilac or a lavender. I wasn't sure which to call it. I think I called it lavender, but I think it's more of a lilac after I thought about it. And a dark blue, and then I have the pink and the orange and the teal. So there you go. Okay. I just did that last night. That's how I remembered what I did. Oh, and another thing is everybody has been asking me if I had more of this in my shop. I have this one. I have the white tool with the red poinsettia. And I found a blue tool with silver, just like this one. So it's blue tool instead of red tool. So if you're Jewish, that would work for you, or if you're working on a shabby chic or blue Christmas journal, that would definitely work for you as well. Okay, so let's get this party started, guys. I am tired of talking. We need to get on the ball here. All right. So I am going to pull this in just a smidge more. Yeah, so Glue All right here in my big sweet Sugar Bells cake icing maker thing. They do close up on you though, even though I had the lid on. Maybe it's just this Glue All, I don't know. I don't like them with my Fabri-Tac because my Fabri-Tac got real thick on me in this. So I have not been putting my Fabri-Tac. I like the Glue All in there, but I mean not the Glue All, the yeah, the art glitter glue, but it does spurt out a lot, so you end up, so I'm kind of keeping these just for my Glue All, because usually when I'm using the Glue All, I want a lot to come out. And I think to save time, let that fall back in just a sec. Yeah, not quite a sec enough. To save time, and you want to get this all covered. Yeah, these spatulas, ooh, I'm just dripping all over the place. These spatulas are wonderful because you can just let them dry. Where did I put that little towel? I guess I get another one. Some of this that I'm not going to use on my book, I'm going to use for tags. So I didn't want to get a bunch of glue on it. So there you go. What was I saying now? I'm sorry. Oh, the spatulas, when they dry, the glue paint just comes right off of it. Okay, we do want to get this all over the book. And then I have a little bit too much. Okay, and flip this over. Since I'm not going to be putting that other stuff, I can use this. So I'm still going to use my line. Bring it in a little closer. But yeah, there's no reason to cut this out of the center of the of the whole paper. That was kind of silly. since I don't have to do a bunch of the other stuff. Okay, so I guess we're gluing this side down. I should have flipped it over, but that's all right. Here we go. Got a little excess, so I'm putting it back. Isn't that just luscious? That I can just do that like that. And I'm not using one of my paintbrushes. Because I have kind of gone through all of my paintbrushes that I don't really care about with my grandson. So it's like, I gotta figure something else out. Let's see, I'm gonna stick that right up on my glue. Put this. I gotta stand up a minute, so I'm sorry if you're getting my head in. Alright. So there is that. And I'm going to take my frame out. I'm going to flip this over carefully. And I'm going to flip it over this way maybe. And I'm going to just get that down into that fiber. Alrighty. Okay, let's flip them back over. I think we've got it now. I am going to, for ease, I think I'll get my long ones. Here, come on. For ease, I'm going to go ahead and cut like, leave about 3/4 of an inch to an inch. There we go. All right. So now I ended up with a piece that is about 9 1/4, 9.5 by 27.5. So that is the piece size that I will need. And let's see, what am I going to do? Okay, so on the frame, this piece is going to cover all of this. And, you know, so some of it will come down here, some of it will come over here, and some of it will come up and cover this. So that this gets covered. And so I'm going to go ahead and let's get the glue all again. We just don't need as much. We do not need as much. And I probably got way too much, but that's all right. I can always put a little bit back. There we go. So let's... You want all of this to glue down. So, oops. See, you twirl it one way and you're going to get stuff coming off the other. Wah! A little bit extra off there. Let's get this. Oops. That doesn't need to be on there. Of course, now it's glued to my finger. my husband went to a bluegrass festival. And so I am going to be home alone for 4 days. Yeah, you know. Okay, so there is approximately enough room for this to, you know, come up and butt itself up against the frame. So we're good there. All right. Now, I'll let that dry and I'll show you how easy the stuff comes off. But where is my lid? You're kidding, right? Where'd it go? Where is my glue-all lid? It's not the tiniest thing in the world either. Did it fall? Holy Hannah! Good Lord, people. I know somebody's laughing at me because they can see it. Stop laughing at me. I don't see it anywhere. Did I drop it in the trash can? No. Ah! It is on the floor though. Oh, good Lord, and there's little flecks of glue all over the place. So I'm going to have to wash that out. So I'm just going to lay that right there for a minute. All right, so I'm going to flip this over and we're going to burnish this so we can get that into the fibers. And now, guys, you're going to have a couple seconds break while I let this dry. And so for you, unless I fibbed like last time and I didn't come back, I have been doing so many little tidbits on this that I'm not exactly sure where I'm at on time for videos. I can usually keep up with it fairly well. But, yeah, I've just been, you know, doing a tidbit here or a tidbit there. I did some stuff on miniatures. I don't know if you're getting that first or not. So, yeah. I'm just kind of going to clean this up a little bit. All right. While we're waiting for this to dry, I am going to treat it just like any other book, and I'm going to put some score tape down along all of the edges. This got moved a little bit. Hold on. Oh, that has grabbed. Let's see. You got a little scoot in you? Yeah, it's got a little scoot in it. Huh, not much. Well, okay. It'll work. It'll work. I got it scooted enough. All right. And then she was quiet. Okay. Let me see how this is doing, because I do want to have it okay, it's all on the inside. Okay. Alright, so One thing this paper is definitely not going to help it keep its shape. Not gonna. So, while I'm sitting here, because let's see, we're going to have this like this. There we go. Good. Just like that. Okay. That going to, that is big. That is big, but it's going to be pretty. Okay, so we can go ahead and wrap all of this, and then we can do the rest of what we need to do. So let's go ahead, and I did not burnish this that much, but I actually do think I'm going to wait till this dries because it's not like sticking down. So I'm going to put some big books on it and let it really dry. All right, guys, back in a sec. Or maybe not.